Here I'm in WATERGATE Country Park, looking for the shaft. What I have found is this huge lump of natural stone. There has been quarries in this area, but what I found interesting is what's underneath the stone is like what we call stone from the pit. The substance looks a bit like coal, and it used to get mixed up with the coal. So it's not it may burn, I'm not quite sure. I'm taking a bit to see if it will burn. So this is the bit of stone that I've taken, and I found that brick, 1962, Stevenson Brickworks. I'm not quite sure where that is, but 1962, I mean this pit should shortly after that. Somebody's been digging here. I would have thought this looks like a pit heap, but with that rock being down there, it may not be. But somebody's been digging here, and there was a lot of small coal thrown out. The pit didn't have any use for it at some time, and this might be mixed with small coal. It's very black. So one wonders. I remember, particularly on a Sunday morning, we'd be coming down with my dad, heading to the cathedral in Newcastle, and you would pass one or two men with ladies' bicycles with bags of coal that they had gathered from the waste around here. Unfortunately, a lot of the waste took fire and it burned for years, and the sulphur smoke and smell could be smelt over Lobley Hill. Whether or not it was good for people's health was questionable. This could be the bridge on the map. Let's hope it is. Right, so the shaft is obscured somewhere around here, or where the shaft used to be. There's some water down there. So, right. I found the minor steps here, and the bridge. I'll try and get it on the map. The bridge, yeah. So the steps are up here, number 5. So the pit seemingly was over this other side of this bridge. Partly hidden. My word, I believe I found something here. Here we are, up the steps. There's old bricks. Where is it? Up the stairs. Was it a mirage? I don't know. Fence there. This had me fooled. It looked like like a Gothic building. When I got closer, there was nothing there. This is the area where the shaft was supposed to be. I just cannot see anything resembling anything like a shaft. I'm in the jungle here and I've found this pipe. Still haven't found the shaft. What's over here? Oh dear. There's a drop here. Maybe that's where the shaft was. It's been filled in. And there's a water course being directed to it. Well, that's kind of a disappointment. So there you are. There you are. There's the pipe. Let's get out of here. Wow. Fancy. There's a group of walkers have just come past, and they just walk straight past us. It looks like they're on a guided tour, and they've walked past where the shaft used to be. I've come out of the Watergate Park. I'm now looking for the entrance to the pit, but I've come past this wall which has just been rebuilt. When I used to come down here, especially on a Sunday morning, as I say, those great big holes would come in this wall. Obviously it was mining subsidence, and there must be still mining subsidence now. So, trying to find the entrance to the pit further up the hill. This wall was put in by Lord Ravensworth, Little, coal owner. So this was the Ravensworth estate. My uncle Tom, after he came out of the army in 1919, he got a job as a forester in this forest here. So they're chopping it down in the 1920s. He never went back to the pit. Some people don't like cameras. They've set fire to that one. Some people mustn't like speed cameras. Anyway, here we are. Here's an original wall that would have been built, and I'm just trying to get my bearings here. So it comes around here, and you see it curve around. Of course, all this place has been landscaped, but I believe that this would be the entrance to the pit. It's well and truly blocked here, so I was wondering if there was still the gateway at the other side on the right. So we'll see. Oh, right. Well, I cannot see anything here. Still rocks there. Right. Find Dr. Livingston before long. The other side doesn't seem to now be here. From here anyway, I'll have a look. So anyway, I can't see any brickwork here. Well, after saying that, there is something here. These metal posts, they would be for chain link fence. So I'll just go up here. See where this fence finishes. You see the metal fence here. It wouldn't be made, it wouldn't be made, it would be bought in, it wouldn't be made at the pit. So I'll just get round to the other side. So we've got the wall over there, and what we've got are metal railings at this side here. So this was the main gateway into WATERGATE Pit. I wonder if anybody can remember those railings. And so now that's the gateway, and it's being blocked by these stones, and so you can get the position of it by that lodge there. It's opposite the bus stand, so the bus stand would be put there for the miners. I'll carry on, see if we can find the remains of the pithead baths. So that's the wall there. That's the wall there. I'm so pleased I found the entrance to the pit. We'll see if we can find any remnants of the pithead baths. They were built in the 1950s. There's the bus stop. This was a steep hill here for horses, and my dad would say that I was a man employed with a chainer. That's an extra horse. And he used to charge for helping the horses up the hill. Here's an interesting thing here. We found another bit of fencing. You can see where that bungalow is, and here's the fence in here. That there is the original, and I would imagine that would be made by my friend, sadly deceased, Johnny Evelyn, at the pit. Yeah, that fence. The other one was commercially made, and no doubt he would be involved in here using these small tube lines, and you can see here where it's been burned off with oxyacetylene cutter. As it happens, he gave me an oxyacetylene cutter when this pit shut. Yeah, so the oxyacetylene cutter that I've got now could have cut that, and he hasn't used a drill for that hole there. He just burned the hole in. Well done, Johnny. And they've used an old cable that we used for pulling the sets of tubes along. So there you are. So isn't that interesting? Yeah, there you are. Forgetting what that fastening's called. It's a clip where you don't have to do fancy work to join the cables. There's a modern fence here. I don't think it's for to keep me out. I think what it is to keep deer from running directly onto this busy road. It wouldn't be any good for the health of the deer or the vehicle that hit it as well. Some huge rocks kicking around here. That isn't stone. It's concrete. In fact, there is some concrete posts there. It could be original. So that's I would find very interesting if I could get around to that area there, because this area here is round about the area where the pithead baths were, which were quite modern in comparison. So I'll try and get around to that. Not sure what this nice, neat little building was for or is for, but we shall have a look inside. Right. Right. Well, it would have been the gas meter. Now, putting two and two together, it would be the gas meter for the pithead baths. They would be using gas as opposed to coal, presumably. So I'm inside what used to be the pit compound. So that gas meter would have been behind this fencing. Anything of the pithead baths. It was a flat area where it was built. More lumps of concrete, which is not good for trying to find the baths. But there is an original post there, and the bus stop is here. A gate. I'm sure my friend Johnny would do this. He would make this. Pit work. God. With angle bar. Different sizes being used before for something else. That's what that looks like. He's probably picked that up from somewhere else. So yeah, so this is this would be made at the pit by a friend of mine, sadly deceased a long time, Johnny Evelyn. Isn't that fantastic? Look at that. And it's made, I think, for to lock the gate. Slide it through that square hole which he's burned in, There's the hole. There's the hole there. I think that's fantastic. I didn't expect it. It's a gateway, and this gateway would be put in using the original bits of fence. These here. When the baths were built in the 1950s, the other fence would be built before the war, but they've used these in, and it's used, although it could have been used of the holes there are for these, yeah, so he's used new stuff. This is the torch that was given of Johnny Evelyn when WATERGATE Pit shut. It's marvellous that I've still got it, and it could have been used to make these gates here. There's a post here, presumably saying it's a path. Obviously it's gone. It's a concrete post that would be original from the pit, but there was a walkway. This is probably where the end of the pit NCB was there. And the footpath would be through there, unless it's slightly up here. I'll have a look. I'm down through the fence, so this is the area where the pithead baths were. This is the path here, or what would have been the path here, I'm sure, unless it's a bit further over. There's another fence over there. So I'll have a look, see if there's any remains of the pithead baths here. Bit too difficult. I'll move on up here. Maybe a better chance up here. This area is bigger than what I thought. I mean, look at the size of those rocks there. Look at the size of them. Put my hand on it. Yeah, look at the size of them. Power lines up there. Well, I can't see anything of where the pithead baths were. More big rocks up there. It's obviously all been landscaped. Some discarded fence posts. Of course, this had been developed twice, so they may not be from the pit. More rocks. I don't know how many ton would be in these big rocks here. They're massive. Oh, I found some brickwork. Fancy that. So there's been a drain here. One wonders how modern it is. Can't see any date on the bricks.